Got me in here rooting for your black ass this whole season. Did you see the dochi? For you to get to the finale and do this. The dochi. I'm not gonna attack Kori's blackness today.
This pollen is kicking my ass.
I'm not gonna be that sort of woman. Niggas be fine. What I saw was a cloud of pollen outside your front door in a baby fat coat. Like, come outside. If you agree niggas be fine, hit up shopthecookout.com, man.
Every punch, you just see yellow dust just.
Well, anytime we refer to Kori, the fact that you still say he.
Out of wig reveals. Whew, thanks, Roxy.
And for everybody else, you say she, I think is really hilarious.
We just want to say, Arieti, thank you, bro. Thank you for going out your beautiful way.
Hey, sister.
To clear up.
Can we go and have a conversation?
Your name so that you could have a career.
So that you could have a kid. Now, check that. I see that Bob is refreshed.
Look over there.
But it was something about two t-shirts.
Blowing it up again.
Oh, why don't you come up and fuck me in the ass sometime? That Keisha forgot was beautiful. Hot take. Except that Kori King is a good.
Oh no, it just don't give me lady.
Kori King, if you're watching, get in the comments and tell us what your pronouns are.
Yeah, to just play along and be up under Lana's nuts. I'm never a fan of the lip syncs with more than two people on the stage.
Just stop with these three-way lip syncs, man. Do something else.
When it's so produced, it's obvious. Susie did not slide. And anybody that get in this comments line, you getting deleted. I don't care what.
Because I like to be filled up. Cream filled, honey. No. Cream filled. What is the cream? What is the cream? Go ahead.
Have a great one. See y'all later.
Give me the honey, give me the honey, yeah. Give me the honey, and let me love it, yeah. No, 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 no.
What's up, what's up, what's up, y'all? We are back, big back again. I am your host, Mukari Rashad, and we have our lovely co-host, ChaseKassidy, back to give you an amazing episode of your favorite RuPaul's Drag Race review show, Drag It. So listen, y'all, we are at the end of season 17. We are one episode away from crowning your season 17 winner. And we have the Lollapalooza episode, the grand Lollapalooza episode. And yeah, I had to have a little conversation with Chase prior to and just let him know that I was not enthused by any of the lip syncs that I saw. And I'm just going to put this disclaimer out there. This is probably due to the fact that this pollen is kicking my ass. It has given me a nasty uppercut, a nasty two-piece combo. It is jumping me. It has called all his cousins. And they are wearing me out. And so as I was sitting here watching this episode, I was like, I just want to go to bed. Like, this is not giving me what I need. But we are going to give you a great review per usual and get to the shit. But before we do that, let's do a little housekeeping. As you already know, if you haven't already, go ahead and like, share, subscribe. Make sure you are, telling the people about us, let them know, say, hey, y'all, there's some game up is on here that love Drag Race. And yeah, you should watch it.
They're entertaining.
Very entertaining. And if you haven't already, make sure you check out shopthecookout.com where you can see exclusive Sweet Talkers merch. There's some merch for you. Oh, we got phone cases now.
Oh, yeah, we been had these, sister. Yes, sister. Niggas be fine. Niggas be fine. We know I haven't even erased it off the board over here because it's so true and poignant. I say it every day. Anytime I go outside, I don't even go outside a lot, but anytime I always run into a nigga, I be like, yo, that nigga fine, bro. Like every time. I'm just saying, if you agree that niggas be fine, hit up shopthecookout.com, man. There you go. Yeah, it's lit. Also tip your queen. Stop playing. Yeah.
You said
I just want to say real quick, when you said the pollen was beating your ass, I was laughing because in my head, what I saw was a cloud of pollen outside your front door in a baby fat coat, like, come outside, come outside. Like, that's
listen,
like,
with every punch, you just see yellow dust just.
yes.
No, for real, y'all. It's bad. I'm like this every year between the months of March through June. If y'all know some remedies that could help me, don't suggest any nasal sprays or any antihistamines. I've tried them all. I am a pharmacy whore when it comes to antihistamines, and it does nothing for my body. Okay, so if y'all got some other shit out there that y'all can recommend outside of those things, nasal sprays, antihistamines, and allergy shots, I've tried them. My body just loves receiving the things that are not good for it.
Well.
Shit. So, help me, Derek. Yeah, a bitch need help. So get in the comments, drop some shit, let us know. As well as you already know the drill. Make sure y'all are commenting, let us know what y'all think. We're gonna be, seeing what y'all think along the way. But yeah, we're gonna dive into it. The queens are back. It seems like they filmed this a little later on after.
I'm so glad you said that. Yo, actually, this is probably one of the best production decisions they made.
Yeah.
Because last season when they had the Lollapalooza at the end of the season, they filmed it like a few months or something like that after like they ended filming. So the episodes weren't airing yet. The queens weren't able to see their critiques and like take them in and come back refreshed. Mm-hmm. This season, they really improved it by sending all the girls home, letting them watch the season, interact with the fans, get like the feedback, like do all of that, and then come back a little more elevated. So they did. I think they filmed this like maybe like 2 weeks ago. It wasn't super long ago. So like the girls, Arieti know we was digging at her ass. Susie know that people was calling her delusional. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I love that because and even just the look of a lot of the queens, you can tell that the girls have been getting their bookings, the girls have their coins, the girls are a bit more pulled up than they were in the beginning of the season. They have been moisturizing and exfoliating and they look good. Yeah. And I want to also bring a major shout out to the bitch we gave so much shit this season, Kori King, because the bitch is really just taking her loss and made it a win with being literally the number one person on Cameo right now. And it's been like this back and forth thing between him and Trisha Paytas. And he's been, back and forth out of the number one, number two spot, but he still is number one. And if you look at the things that he does on Cameo, you can understand why. Because the Suzie Toot thing, the Michael Jackson, like he does some of the stupidest things on there. And as we all know, the bitch is definitely funny. Just didn't think that she was that drag race slayer that we were looking for. But great TV.
No, I agree. It was good to see everybody. I enjoy seeing the people come back, so it was good to see everybody. But Kori in particular, first I'm gonna say it again. Kori is a cutie, man. Kori is a big cutie, and I'm not gonna attack Kori's blackness today. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be that sort of woman. No, it's cute to see her and Lydia be actually seriously in a relationship. I think it's really cute. I also want to point out the fact that anytime we refer to Kori, the fact that you still say he, and for everybody else you say she, I think is really hilarious.
Just because the name, like literally, my cousin is upstairs right now. His name is Kori. So it's just like in my head, like I'm not calling Kori she.
Also, you know,
Kori is giving he more than he has given she this season.
that is very, I was about to say, that is very true. But no, I was glad to see Kori come back. They had fun. It was cool. It was cool. We will see her back for All Stars at some point, I'm sure.
Is Kori his real name, like his legal name?
I thought it was DeMarcus. or was that what we were calling Lana DeMarcus, right? Put your wig back on. By the way, I know, like, I don't know if you realize this, but like they really ate that put your wig back on DeMarcus like thing we were doing for a while. Like they love that shit. So that was for y'all. That was for y'all.
Yes, no, we are very, very happy we saw no wig slips this time around. A lot of wig reveals. Whew, thanks, Roxy. But yeah. Girl,
I blame Roxy Andrews.
I know Roxy is somewhere sick. Like, girl, give me a residual check for these wig reveals. Because she opened the door for that, and the girls are just, they haven't stopped. And so it's just almost not even. Anyway, I'll get into it later. Say that piece. Anyway, moving on. Next subject we need to touch on real quick before we dive into the Lollapalooza of it all. Arieti. So as y'all know, we drug Arieti to her grave, made her dig her own hole, and her to step 6 feet down and then put the dirt on top of yourself.
Stood over in supervision. Like
Arieti finally apologized, which I'm pretty sure she apologized to Aacia on the side, but she made a public apology to Aacia for calling her a stanky breath bitch. And we just want to say, Arieti, thank you for going out your beautiful way to clear up your name so that you can have a career.
so that you could have a kid. Now check that.
Okay. Because
No, because honestly, like you said, like I know she apologized to her like off cam because like she was back when it aired, she was, you know, doing lives and stuff saying, I already apologized to her. I ain't gotta do that for y'all, blah, blah, blah. And then she saw, them bookings ain't coming through, the fandom ain't liking you. And so now I get the opportunity to go back and say,
Hey, sister, can we go and have a conversation?
girl, please. But okay, I'm gonna take it.
yeah, for sure. I think that it was sincere though. Like she's very sincere about it. And again, this was a moment for Aacia. Like again, just queen behavior. Queen behavior. What you say, Chase? Crown her.
What's the hold up? We could have crowned her last night.
Yeah.
Crowned her last night, sister. And did you see the Dochi look that she came at? The Dochi? Did you see?
Like she was literally the only one that came out on stage where I was like, queen.
It's up. It's up.
It gave very much. You remember the Destiny's Child Emotions video where the screens kept sliding? That's what going on stage with Aacia. Y'all move over. I need more space for me.
Very much that vibe. Yes. Mm-hmm. We. Yes. For sure.
But cheers to you, Arieti. Thank you for doing that. We ain't gonna jump on you no more, girl. We gonna move on.
I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna let it go. Aacia let it go, so I'm gonna let it go. And you look, she was one of the ones that looked a little refreshed.
Okay, because that jawline, she went and got a little filler.
And the thing is, like, I'm like, you was already attractive. So I mean, a little
filler, a little Botox. She came through. She looked good.
Nice.
Never take that from her. But anyway, so we have the Lollapalooza smackdown of it all. And so if you guys are familiar with the show, you know how this goes. It's going to give a competition, tournament style, lip sync battle royale type vibe. And they did something this time around that they haven't done in the past. They've let the girls choose, either you want to choose your opponent or you want to choose the song, which gave a pretty different outcome this time, because I feel like it would have went different if they had done it traditionally.
Those are the twists that are effective. Production. Those are the twists that are effective and that we as the fans appreciate.
Yes, absolutely. So without further ado, rather, let's get into it. So first up, we got Lydia B. Collins and Romona Lisa. They are performing Say Liza by Liza Minnelli. And sidebar, poor Suzie Toot.
I was gonna say, because Susie was sitting on the sides, lips doing her own performance on it. She was over there like
Baby, lip syncing the house down. And baby, like Susie was like, that's supposed to be me. That's supposed to be me. But
like it was I think Hormonal was smart to pick the song. But the thing is, like, you still didn't like. For me, she was the only person tonight. I think I can say that she's the only person tonight that disappointed me. Like, she looked great. She's another person. I see the glow up. I see that Bob is refreshed.
okay.
And it's cold. This shit. Nah, she looked great, but I need her to like get in touch with her body.
Yeah.
Because it was just all so awkward and just, I'm like, did you perform at all? Like, and so that was weird. Lydia destroyed her.
Yeah, I just didn't understand like why she gave all 17 of her reveals within the first 30 seconds of that lip sync. She would have been fine to just take off that over cover, the reveal code, whatever you want to call it. I can't even think of the term right now. But anyway, she would have been fine to just take that off and go for what she knew during that moment. Because when she did that, I immediately thought like, okay, so if you advance to the next round, you have nothing to give. You've given us 2 costume reveals and a wig reveal to Liza Minnelli.
Right. I'm like, this is not the moment for that.
It never gave that. So whatever. Lydia did her thing. Lydia gave us a wig reveal as well, and the cone head.
And of course, I was like, of course, like it would be that.
Yes, but it was on point. It was when it was supposed to happen. It made sense when she did her wig reveal. So, of course, that's why she won. And I won't take this from Romona. She looked fucking amazing. I loved her bodysuit. Baby, she was stoned down, and that's how it should be. That's how it should be. Like, she looked great.
She was shaped like that's what I was like, yo, like that's what like the dolls like be trying to drag her, but like her aesthetic is correct.
Yeah.
Like, so you can't, and she's good TV. Like, I did miss her like on the show. So I would like to see her come back too. For All Stars at some point, but she gonna have to do something with this performance because like she,
yeah, she got to go through a little artist development, stage presence type deal, and I don't know. She got to give us something because it's in there. Clearly, it's in there for her. I can see. It's just I don't know. She knows how to get there, but look over there. But anyway, moving on. So Romona lost that one. Lydia won, and we move on to the next one. So we got Suzie Toot and Joella performing Training Season by Dua Lipa.
Dula Peep. I love that clip of Wendy Williams just completely fucking up her name, like completely. Dula Peep. So this was one like I don't really feature Joella like that, but I'm not going. She definitely did not do poorly. This was probably her best lip sync performance that she did. I think she really held her own. But it was something about Tutisha in this one in particular. This was the one that I was like, I really like how she's performing this.
It was so effortless, and just like I think the way she delivered it with just like the nonchalantness of it all in the face, it was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna sing. I'm just gonna give you the lyrics and I don't even think she needed to do her reveal.
She did it.
Like, I don't think she needed to use that for that round because Joella saw that.
And like I said, it wasn't even like I like to give people their things. Joella wasn't a slouch in this. Like she did what she did her thing. But you couldn't deny Susie on this one. You couldn't deny her on this one.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree. Joella's outfit was actually looked good on her, but I hated the wig. I hated the Thunderdome wig so bad. It was bad.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
yeah.
I agree.
That's the only thing I'll say about it negatively, or I won't say negatively, constructively. I'll say if we needed a different wig. Like, yeah, that didn't work. Loved Susie's look. Bitch. Susie blood gang toops. Like
No, did you and did you notice, even though it was clown fantasy, the makeup?
the makeup.
I said, look at her. This is what I'm like. She went home, she watched the season, she took the notes.
Mhm.
She
The makeup was
Sorry.
amazing. The makeup was amazing. She looked great.
She gonna be a problem when she come back for All Stars. I gotta be like, if she comes back with that makeup together,
Mhm.
it might be up for them.
Yeah, like I was really, really surprised. Like she looked like a pretty clown.
She did.
Looked good. I was proud of her. Really, really proud of her. And even came out of her when she did the wig reveal, everything worked. She still looked great. It was a little Chucky-ish, but I was here for it. Like she looked good.
It was like if Chucky, was a lesbian. And it was,
But he cheated on his lesbian lover with it.
huh? You see how we sewed that up together? You see that? You see that? Mm-hmm. Yes, that's a beautiful garment right there.
Beautiful gowns. So yes. So needless to say, as we all know, Suzie Toot won that one. And then we move on to the next one. And my page just refreshed with my notes. So I gotta go back and load it up again.
Oh. Why don't you come up and fuck me in the ass sometime?
Wait, where did that come from?
Alaska.
Yes, I'm like, wait, I know that.
All of that was reminding me of her. Oh, why don't you come up and fuck me in the ass sometime?
I wouldn't mind seeing that stupid bitch back on my screen.
I agree, man.
She's also transitioned lately as well.
Alaska?
Mm-hmm. She's doing her makeup darker.
She's doing what?
Her makeup darker. Transracial.
And I was about to sit here and be like, nah, I think Detox just recently transitioned, and you over here being an ass.
Yes, the girls are trans palette.
I blame Rihanna. I blame Fenty Beauty.
Trans foundation. Yeah, it's yeah. Anyway, I thought about that because I saw some recent pictures that she posted, and of course Twitter is my favorite news channel, so they had posted some pictures of Alaska, which she looks fucking good as hell. But yeah, she's a little tanned, and love that for her. But anyway, moving on, let's talk about the next lip sync. All right, next up. So I was really, really excited to see this lip sync because I wanted to see what my girl could do. Lucky Stars and Acacia Forgot. They performed Step by Step by Whitney Houston. And Lucky
Queen. I ain't going even front. I was in here screaming during that lip sync. They were both sliding.
Yeah, that was a really, really good one. I would say out of round one, that was my favorite one. So Lucky definitely used her props to her advantage. She looked great. I love the concept. The titties were tittying. I like drag that I don't really understand, and that I can't really judge. But her look altogether was great. The performance itself, amazing. I wasn't expecting the titties to. I wasn't expecting the titties to double dutch like they did. Okay, and they were on point.
They were. No, I loved it as well. I didn't know what to expect because I was like the first time we saw her perform the lip sync, like it was a fucking mess, you know. And so I didn't want to judge her by that. So I feel like I know what kind of performer she is now. And I had a good time with that. And sliding to the other side of the stage, I gotta be real with you, man. That bitch Acacia Forgot was beautiful. Do you hear what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
When Mama did her reveal in the back of the stage and hit that human unit, and she had the outfit was correct, the hair was right, the makeup was right, even though she was still giving her 80s. Acacia took the notes.
Yeah.
She took the notes, and the other note I have for her too was like, you gotta liven up when you perform. And she did that. She performed the hell out of that number.
Yeah, she did it.
I'm like, yo, it could have went either way. They both slid.
No, it couldn't have. But I understand how you could see that. Lucky ate her up, and I don't think that Acacia understood how Lucky ate her up.
Acacia was mad, child. She was
Upset.
upset.
Yeah, I think that she feels like she looked amazing. I just wish that she would have did the reveal where we could see it.
Yeah.
Like she went to the back of the stage and did it, but it's just like, okay, what are you hiding?
Right.
The reveal is the reveal.
Let us see it.
Reveal it to us. No, she still did great, but Lucky definitely gave it to us, and that's why she won. And I sent Acacia back to the stage, the back of the stage rather, step by step.
I just want to say shout out to Acacia Forgot. One thing a drag queen is going to do is have on a piece of hair. Acacia is going to have on some hair. And I appreciate that for her once again. So shouts out.
Absolutely. Next up, we got Kori King and Arieti with Blow Me One Let's Kiss.
Hot take.
Okay, you go. Out.
Y'all get in the comments, please. Get in the comments. I think Arieti beat her. And I can't believe I'm saying that. But Arieti did a lot better than I thought she would. She looked amazing. She performed to the song. I think she did a great job. I'm not saying Kori did bad, but I think Arieti slid on this one. I would have chosen her as my winner, honestly. Child, he about to chop me up into pieces, girl.
Well,
shit.
I wouldn't say that. Arieti, she did good, but it's just like the jumping around. I need a little bit more control. It was a very, very tantrum-like lip sync from her for me. And I think the reason Kori won is because Kori gave the emotion of the song. He gave it to us lyrically, and he also performed well. But when it came to Arieti, she was like, I don't know. It was a bit ballistic, but
Maybe I need to like, because you've watched the episode twice. I haven't. I need to watch it again. Maybe.
I felt it the first and second time. So if you didn't get it, then you just didn't get it.
And no, it's not like I got Kori's performance. It was cool. It just of the two, I preferred Arieti's. I did. But hey, man, you know it's not ChaseKassidy's drag race. It's RuPaul's drag race.
And might I add, Kori looked the best he's looked all season, makeup wise.
Yeah, for sure. And I also want to, speaking of, we were talking about reveals earlier and timing them properly. Shouts out to Kori because I knew at some point that those was going to come off. The Chi-Chi's was going, and yeah. And I appreciate that she went. It was the last lip sync she did of the night, and it was toward the end of the number when she like, Romona, pay attention.
Yeah. Like if you're going in expecting to win, save some of your gags for later on. And then that way you'll have something else to give us. Like, again, Romona gave it all. So, you know, like imagine if Kori had ripped it off first one. It's just like, go change. Yeah. Just go change. That's the whole reason of the outfit. So yeah, shout out to Kori. Kori did his big one, and we are very proud of him for just, you know, why are you laughing?
Because you doing it on purpose now. Like you will literally talk about Kori and another queen, and with Kori, you will say he, and then refer to the other queen as she. And you like it's hilarious. It's funny to me. Do y'all notice that shit? Get in the comments. It's funny.
I don't do it on purpose, y'all. I honestly don't even think about it. It's kind of like how when I used to say Sam Smith, it would just come out. And girl, it is what it is. And I just, you know, being in a space of acceptance is real.
Stop. Go to the next lip sync. I'm not doing this, man. You play too much.
I'm in a space of acceptance and just allowing things to be. And so Kori,
I accept that Kori King is a nigga. I accept.
Oh no, it just don't give me lady.
That is definitely a nigga in a wig. Definitely.
Yeah, like I don't know. It makes sense in my head. I don't know. Yeah.
That Kori's pronouns.
Yeah, because I don't know, Kori. Yeah, Kori King sound like a nigga I went to high school with.
Kori King, get in the comments. Kori King, if you're watching, get in the comments and tell us what your pronouns are.
Kori gives me like he gives me that he would give a damn either way.
Right.
He really does. But anyway, needless to say, Kori King won that one, giving us drama, giving us the theater of it all. And he deserved it. He deserved it. And he finally won something. So shout out to you, Kori. And next up, we got Lana and Crystal Envy with You Make Me Feel Mighty Real by the legendary Sylvester.
On She Match. This was one of the, when he announced the songs, when Rue announced the songs, I was like, ooh, that was when I was like super excited about. I was like, I can't wait to see this. In my head, all I see is Bob the Drag Queen's version of it. And that's fantastic. I'm gonna say I was surprised at Lana for having such a good time. But I still want to see her grow a little bit as a stage performer. I really hate the fact that she says she's the lip sync assassin of the season. You are, as I forgot who, one of the commenters says she is a lip sync survivor. And I can agree with that. But anyway, she kind of, to your point of like showing all your tricks, the reason I say I want her to grow as a performer some more is because one thing Lana's going to get, she's going to give you those same like things regardless, and it's not bad. I'm not saying she did a bad job or she shouldn't have won, but it's just I want to see a little bit more.
No, I get what you're saying. It's like it's kind of like how we know Simone is not that girl you go to for a lip sync, but she still might eat you up in a lip sync just by her stage presence and what she gives on stage.
Exactly.
Lana is gonna give you the model-esque performance and kind of like how Naomi gives or used to give, because now Naomi is a great performer now. But she's gonna give you a split and she's gonna give you some looks, and it's just gonna be that. Like, but I guess when it comes to the personality of it all, the facial expressions of it all, I be needing a little dance from you, do a little jig or something, you know. I don't know. She hasn't given us that yet, so I wouldn't say lip sync assassin. Lana's just gorgeous. She's a gorgeous bitch. And it's like people like to look at you and it's like you're stunning. So you probably don't have to do as much. And just I'm here, get into my mug, get into these long ass legs, and you'll take it, which is fine. And the moment she did with Crystal, when she got up on her, like she was walking her ass, that was sickening. I live for that. And she really just put Crystal in a really bad bottom position to where she could not do anything. She straddled that bitch and Crystal was stuck. She couldn't do nothing but just play along. She had to just play along and be up under Lana's nuts.
Oh man. All that said, I agree with that. But I will say I think Crystal still gave a good performance.
I don't remember it. That's the crazy thing. My eyes were on Lana the whole time.
That's the thing. I was about to say, it's so perfect. I was about to say with Crystal, like I think she's one of the people who maybe did not take the notes as much because she's not memorable. Like I forget about her a lot. And that's so crazy to say for such a stunning and talented queen. It's really, so I want her to get out of her head. I want her to, loosen up. So yeah, Lana won that lip sync. And Crystal, that was a really awkward exit. I had to cover my eyes because of secondhand embarrassment. She said Rue makes her feel righty real. And
Rue said, well,
that was mighty white. It was mighty white.
Oh, yeah. Anyway.
Out of your head, Crystal.
Yeah, for sure. So then we move on to round 2, the winner circle. And the girls are gonna fight a little bit harder. We got a lip sync assassin round.
Right, relax now. Relax.
And first up, we got Suzie Toot and Lucky Stars with We Found Love by Rihanna.
I thought this was an interesting song choice that Lucky made.
Yeah.
Really interesting. And yeah, she gave it up way too quick, too early. Wasn't dynamic enough.
I feel like once you give it the gag, you can't use the gag again.
Yeah.
And if she was gonna do it, she should have just did something completely different. Like, I don't know, I would have been punching them titties or something. Like, bitch, I don't know, something else stupid other than what you've already done. And I see Susie took a little page from Megami with the prediction,
Shout out to the icon Megami. Shouts out to the fucking icon. Susie did a better job of embodying the song. I will say this probably was one of the performances one of my least favorite of the night. I didn't really care or enjoy this one. Like super. Round 2 was a rough round for me, I gotta say.
It was.
So this was fine. Susie won. Okay, nothing really to report here.
Yeah, and then you move on to the 3-way lip sync. Kori, Lana Jarre, and Lydia B. Collins doing 360 by Charlie. Um, I am never a fan of the lip syncs with more than two people on the stage. It's just chaotic. I just feel like it's a lot going on. It's kind of hard to judge. Um, just me personally, even though I do agree with Rue, Kori King won that one. It was what it was. I think I was just really impressed with how good Kori looked. Like I was really just like, okay, but you look really, really good.
I hate three-way lip syncs. I hate them. It like everything you said. Everything you said. So it's just I'm not gonna go to sure. Like, sure. Kori looked great. I think Lydia did a great job on this lip sync, from what I was able to see.
Yeah.
It could have justified probably her winning too, depending on what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
Just stop with these three-way lip syncs, man. Do something else. Like there's a better way to do this. I think it does a disservice also to the queens that are performing. It's not really fair to them.
Mhm.
And so I've never liked. There's not one three-way lip sync, and this is not just from me. This is from like any creator I've ever seen who talks about Drag Race. There is anybody when they're talking about the best lip syncs of all time, their favorites. No one ever brings up a three-way.
No. Because it's a lot going on the stage. It's usually messy. The cameras are everywhere, like because trying to keep up with everybody because everybody's just trying to be seen, and it's a lot. It's just pure chaos. I don't enjoy them at all. Needless to say, out of the three, Kori took the top spot and sent Lana and Lydia to the bite. And moving on to the finals. And then we got Suzie Toot and Kori Toot going up for I guess how do you is APT by Rose and Bruno Mars?
Sure.
Yeah, well, yeah, that song.
Yeah.
I didn't love the song. I've listened to that song before and I didn't love it then. So I think for it to be the finale song, we definitely needed another choice because I just wasn't in it. By that time, I was just like, okay, whatever. But I feel like Kori had done all that he could, and he finally revealed his reveal that we all knew it was about to happen because the titties was peeking out the side anyway. So he finally showed us them titties, and yeah, Susie gave us what was the stanky leg, and I believe the babies was just tired by then. Like, girl, give me the money or don't.
But you know what? Like here we are again, though. Second year in a row. Like I said, they gave it to the girl who was in fifth place. Now, did Susie earn that shit? Yeah, she did. But sometimes you want to be gagged a little bit more. Sometimes,
I don't think that if we're looking at that particular lip sync, Kori won. I don't think that Susie beat Kori. I think that they gave Susie the 50,000 because of her performance, and they may have felt like she deserved the 50,000 for making it that far and how she went out. And I'm not a fan of that type of judging when it's so produced. It's obvious because looking at that lip sync, she didn't win. It's just, no, she didn't. In that case, Crown Saphira.
Drag Race, y'all gotta stop overproducing, bro. Like, you don't have to overproduce this show. This should be one of the more easy gigs to produce. You are doing a reality show about drag queens, men in wigs for the most part.
Kori King.
Yes, it produces itself. Stop putting your hands in it, bro. Just let things fall where they fall. That makes the best television. It makes the best TV. It's the best gag, bro. Like, I want them to stop because it becomes so obvious, and it makes me fearful for the finale next week. I'm like, are we gonna do a production crowning of like no T, but I think she has the least chance of winning. Sam Star. Are we gonna be like, oh, we're going to give it to like, come on now.
Yeah.
Like, I stop producing this shit so much and let it be what it is, assholes. Shit.
Yeah, I agree. It's just like I hate a sympathy win.
Mm-hmm.
It never makes me feel good about that person's story. Because if you didn't deserve it in that moment, you didn't deserve it in that moment. And again, in that case, crown Shea Coulee. Snatch it back from Sasha Velour. Because none of it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, Susie didn't win. She didn't. She did not. Yeah. But whatever, girl. We're not gonna beat that down.
What do y'all think, man? Get in the comments. Do y'all think Susie or Kori won? Do you think it was a sympathy win, a consolation prize, perhaps? What do you think? Or do you think Susie slid? Which one?
Susie did not slide, and anybody that get in this comments line, you getting deleted. I don't care what. There are enough lies on the internet. We do not need your additions. Okay.
Not you threatening our supporters. Not you threatening the folks.
No, that Susie did not slide. If anything, she slid into 5th place, and that should have been good enough. She went further than Kori. That should have been good enough. But if we look at this lip sync, and we're talking about this lip sync only, he should have won.
and on that note.
Yes, and on that note, we're gonna close this auto perusal out. But anyway, no, for real. Congratulations to all the ladies on an amazing season. Congratulations to Suzie Toot for the 50K. And you better give at least 10,000 of it to Kori. That's the only way to make it fair. Okay. But nah, we will be right back here in the same place, same time, as you already know, for the grand finale, for the crowning of Anya Nerve. And I hope that you all are tuned in, because if she does not win the crown,
knocking everything over. Something gotta get broken. We gotta break something.
Yeah, for sure. So I don't know what this finale may hold for us, but I hope that Anya comes prepared to cut throats, to throw pearls on the ground, make the girls trip, break their ankles, and just really just serve the girls and give us everything we need, because we need her to win this crown. It's been too great season for her, and I just don't see it ending any other way.
Same. And I better not see you during that final lip sync walking back and forth across that stage doing this. I need to see you guys. Come on now, sister. Sister, do not drop the ball at the final lip sync, mamita. You hear me?
Please don't.
Girl, got me in here rooting for your black ass this whole season for you to get to the finale and do this. No.
No, for real. But we're gonna put that positive energy out there for her. I know it's already recorded and done, but girl, I hope that it's the right. I hope that it is the right outcome. Whew, that was a lot. Anyway, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get about this thing. Make sure y'all catch us next week, same time, same place. We got a special episode for y'all. You don't want to miss this one next week. It's gonna be grand. It's gonna be lovely. It's gonna be fun and full of. Get your mind out the gutter.
Because that's the only I like to be filled up. Cream filled, honey. Cream filled. What is the cream? What is the cream? Go ahead.
Have a great one. See y'all later.
Oh gosh, you are ridiculous.
Give me the honey, yeah. Give me the honey. honey.